Can you kick a knife out of somebody's hand?
Customer grabs a wine bottle and then kicks the knife out of the crook's hand.
Odds are that if you have watched an action movie ever, you have seen something get kicked out of someone's hands. Now, usually it would be Chuck Norris dealing this damage, but we're not all Chuck Norris. So, is kicking a knife out of someone's hands possible? Or should we maybe go with something else?
Well, if there ain't gonna be any rules, let's get the fight started. Someone count 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm excited.
This is Ryan Hoover, weapons expert and overall scary human. Him, Icy Mike, and Amber Staklinski are going to be helping us with our test today. And by helping, I mean adding any legitimacy to it at all. If I wanted to disarm you, what's the best practice? Like if I wanted to take this knife out of your hand, ideal world, we're fighting, and then I'm like, oh, no,
You did it.
Yeah,
Bam.
so by and large, I think disarms are garbage. They don't work. Can we make it work in a training setting?
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Sure.
All day long, it'll happen. You know, the cool stuff where you're flexing the wrist and you're taking them down, they open up the hand and you stab them back and all that stuff. I think it makes people feel good because now I have an answer and I have the knife back in my hand. But the problem with that is, if I'm in a position where I can do this to you, it's because we're still fighting.
Yeah, right.
You know, you're still standing, you're upright, you're a big, strong dude. You're just gonna let me put both of my hands on your hand and take this thing that is going to kill us both?
Yeah.
I think people that are weapon-centric and fixate on this forget that there's a whole human here that I'm fighting. So when we train here, like, disarms are incidental.
Yeah.
You drop the knife because of blunt force trauma, me headbutting you in the face 6 times, or I take you down and you go to fall and you let go of the knife because you want to break your fall.
Right.
Your response is going to be one of about 3 or 4 things. You're either going to try to pull the knife back, you're going to try to push the knife into me, you're going to try to hit me or grab me, or maybe you'll try to switch hands. There's an inordinate amount of time spent on cool, fancy disarms, and I'm not in a position to actually have control, and I'm not dealing with the person as a whole.
Yeah. I think I have the solution. I think that I could cause blunt force trauma on the hand, maybe enough to let it go.
Okay.
I think that you can kick a knife out of somebody's hand.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
Go, dude.
Well, no, that comes at the end of the video. You have to watch the whole thing for that. But knives are different. The only thing that you have on your body that's padded more than everything else is your feet. I think,
Go for it.
I think that everything has one weakness. The grip on the knife itself is the weakness. Not like being able to pry it out, not being able to like squirm it out, but simply like trying to make the hand explode.
It's like the exhaust port on the Death Star. That's the key.
Do cartwheel passes in jiu-jitsu work? Yes. Is that your go-to most of the time? Probably not. Because if you fail, the risk versus reward is really, really high.
For sure.
Here,
Two touchback kicks.
fail.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to, could there be any legitimacy to the thought in a movie of somebody being like, Dish! So yeah, just walk towards me. And I'm gonna see if I can kick it while it's moving. Ready? Okay, go.
Yeah, they're fine kicks.
Yeah, I mean, if I was holding a knife, especially that last one, if I was holding a knife, it would go flying out of my hand. Yeah, it would. Okay. Especially if I didn't know that's what you were gonna do. Because nobody thinks, this dude's gonna kick my hand that is holding a knife. Nobody thinks that.
Or you can try to grab it. You're not looking for a fight, you're looking for a victim.
Yeah.
What's your problem, Seth?
It's showing.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. I got stabbed once or twice there.
Yeah. And then if they're attached. So the real
attached is a real problem. Yeah.
So can you do it? What is that? Karate. What kind of kick is this? That's it. You teach that.
You were too close.
This is a good corkscrew kick time.
Yeah.
Corkscrew kick.
That was my only option because the distance was like I just had to.
Yeah.
Every time it happens, it always happens when somebody's like this.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I don't even think you can kick it out of a person's hand like that.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
So
You want to kick it
that's
out
what
of
I
my
get
hand?
to kick. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck.
It's gonna suck.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah.
You're right-handed?
I am right-legged.
Right-legged?
Right-legged, yeah.
In this scenario, would it be most interject with his expertise, and he's like, I don't fucking know.
I'll inject a little bit of realism.
Okay.
If I can choose to get outside of your elbows, that would be good. So rather than kick across this way where I'm still inside, I can kick across this way and be outside.
And be outside. Oh, okay. All right.
But now you're not thinking about disarms.
Yeah.
No.
Well-
I'm thinking about second plan A.
But you know what? And that's great. There's a great little real lesson.
Yeah.
You know, we're having fun and all, but that's a real lesson. What are you actually trying to accomplish? A better angle than what you were left with in the
Sure.
I'll just surprise you.
Okay.
Kick him harder, Amber. Kick him.
I was saying like you can just
now we can have
rotate
some
through.
good shit.
Let it go.
Fucking.
Let it go.
Y'all want me to like.
Let it go.
Yeah.
When that knife comes out, Mike, you better watch it.
I definitely let it go. Oh, I
Inside
really
of the
caught
wrist.
it.
You're welcome. Inside of the wrist.
Did I put it?
No.
Fingers?
Here.
Oh, really?
It was almost all tendon.
Yeah.
And I
Hold it
just-
tighter.
So, I mean,
I was holding it tight.
I mean, that's
I saw
what
it.
happens, right? When
I
you
saw
start,
it jump. Did it come out?
It did
Yeah,
come out of my
you-
hand,
like,
and I recaught
when you
it.
manipulate those tendons, that's
Yeah.
what happens to the hand.
Yeah, right. So also we're not getting to the point where we're talking about slow-mo mannequin training. Like, oh, so I just kick the hand. Okay, got it. That's what I do now. That's easy. But that worked.
But it's
Like, that-
interesting to know that it could.
That hurt.
Don't get it twisted. We do think Amber's real answer would be either creating distance or closing distance to cinch up and get 2-on-1, yada, yada, yada. Cool.
Yeah.
But just for the funsies, Ryan said, hey, Mike, you better watch out. And I was like, psh, that shit. And I was like, oh, God.
No, it came out of my hand. It didn't go far, but it was like this.
Do you know why?
And I was like, huh.
Do you know why? Because it's the HR1. Designed by Ryan Hoover.
Designed to return, it's like a boomerang. It's
Either
designed to
when
return to
it's
your hand.
disarmed, it clings to you.
Yeah. Where's this baby going? Nowhere.
I hate to say it because it's going to sound like I'm endorsing this bullshit, but I mean, if she didn't have shins on,
5 times.
yeah.
Easily. Let's do it again. I'm gonna hold on tighter.
Ready? We're doing this again? Am I still aiming for just...
Hey, try to get up 10.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, good. This is healthy.
Oh, it works! Science! That was a good one. It was all tendon.
I was so close to being like, well, we can't, I don't want them to do it. I was like, dude, I'm glad I didn't do that. You'll have to watch back to make sure that what I'm about to say is accurate.
Okay.
But I want to iterate. She didn't like super wind up like a finisher. She threw it like that, like a moderate power Muay Thai style round kick.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it like a running. You know.
Yeah.
She threw it like a real kick, and it still.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was not coming out.
I thought so too. The question isn't like, oh, could the average person do this? No, definitely not. Like, but is it?
But with a trained
But is it
kick.
possible? I definitely just spit everywhere. How often would this happen? Do you think?
Not very.
Not very? Oh, well, crap.
And if it did, then the person doing it probably didn't intend on it.
Probably doesn't
No.
have
Absolutely
super
not.
bad intentions.
That's somebody that they don't want to get close to you. They don't want to touch you. They really don't have any
They
intent
don't want to
on
fight.
trying to-
Yeah,
They wanna-
it's I want to scare this person into giving me what I want.
Yeah. I think the answer that we came up with is practical. No. Possible? Maybe. Hold on, I was thinking of a pun.
You have to kick it around.